Hello, everyone. So welcome to the course Software Quality Engineering. So today is our first topic, Introduction to Software Quality Assurance. So my name is Heng Li, and I am an assistant professor at Polytechnic in Montreal. So first, let's have a brief introduction to the course. So I'm an instructor of this course, and I'm also responsible for the whole course. So myself is an assistant professor, as I mentioned, at Polytechnic in Montreal. Okay, here is a brief introduction of myself. So I did my PhD in computing from Queen's University in Kingston, Ontario. So after that, I did a one-year postdoc at Queen's University. So I joined the Polytechnic in Montreal this year in 2020 as an assistant professor. Besides, I worked in the software industry for multiple years. I worked as a software engineer in Synopsys from 2012 to 2014. I also worked as a software performance engineer in BlackBerry from 2015 to 2017. So about my research, so my research interests fall in two areas. The first one is mining software repositories. So this area aims to leverage data mining machine learning techniques in the analysis of software engineering data. So the goal is to understand the software engineering process and also to help developers improve their software engineering process. So the second research area of mine is artificial intelligence for DevOps. So this area aims to leverage the techniques in artificial intelligence to assist the software operators or software engineers in their daily operations of large-scale software systems. So I lead the lab on maintenance, operations, and observations of software with Intelligence Lab. So the name of the lab is Moose. The mission of Moose is to support intelligent maintenance operations and observations of large and complex software systems. It's a newly created lab, and we are recruiting. You can reach me by email. And also I have office hours on Wednesdays from 3 p.m. to 4 p.m. So during these office hours, I will use the same room link, but with a waiting room so that I can talk to one student at each time. So you can also reach me to schedule some meetings by appointment. Okay. So in addition, so we have a lab instructor, Ms. Masa Hayden. She's a PhD student at Polytechnic Montreal. So you can reach her by email. You can ask her questions regarding to the assignments, regarding to the lab tutorials. We have a QA manager, a Slack manager, whose name is Mohammed Reza Rasul Rovesi. He's also a PhD student at Polytechnic Montreal. So you can reach him by email or on Slack. And he's a manager for Slack channels for our lectures. So what is a course about? First of all, so this course aims to present activities and a process to ensure software quality. And also this course is about presenting tools and methods to organize and implement the software quality assurance activities. So after this course, so you will be able to design quality assurance plans. You will be able to design testing strategies. You will be able to evaluate the quality of software systems according to different various quality criteria, such as functional requirements, and the non-functional requirements, including reliability, efficiency, and security. So you will be able to evaluate software quality using various tools, such as testing, code review, inspections, and applying software quality metrics. So in this course, we will cover so many different topics in an area of software quality engineering. So our topics will have four parts or four modules. The first module is introduction to the software quality assurance system. So we'll talk topics about the components within the software quality assurance system. We'll talk about quality standards and quality plans, and also testing, reviews, inspections, audits. We will also talk about software configuration management, which is related to SQA. The second module is software efficiency. So we will talk about what is software performance, load testing, and we will also apply software performance model in performance testing. The third module is about software security. We will study what is software security, and we will also learn how to apply practical tools to test, to analyze the security of the software system. The last module is SQL analytics. So these are software analytics related to software quality assurance. The first part we will study software quality metrics, which are used to evaluate the quality of a software system and the process. And the second one is software logging. And also we will talk about topics about software, about AI ops, which is artificial intelligence for IT operations. Last, we will have an invited talk. So this course is not only an undergraduate course, it's also a graduate course. So you should be able to read and write in English, because the whole course is offered in English, and you need to submit your assignment, you need to finish your quizzes, exams in English. So because this is a senior undergraduate course and a graduate course, so you need to be able to do some research. Sometimes there's not always one answer, so you need to provide your answer, justify your answer, explain your answer. You need to have some critical thinking, and also you need to work with others. You work with others within your team. Okay. So this course offers 3 credits, and for undergrad students, you need to have already finished 70 credits in order to take this course. So this course will have 2 parts. The first part is the lectures. So the lectures will be on Mondays from 12:45 to 3:45 every week. Mostly we will have 2 hours of lectures and 1 hour of classroom practice. And sometimes I will pre-record the videos for some lectures, so that the lecture time may be reduced. And there will be 2 in-class quizzes. For labs, so there will be in total 6 lab sessions. So mostly they are bi-weekly on Thursdays from 4:45 to 7:45, starting from September 17th. So basically, the labs will guide you through the assignments, will teach you what are the assignments about, and what the tools and systems used in the assignments and how to use them. And there will be QA sessions for the assignments as well. So all labs are mandatory to attend. So the detailed schedule for lectures and labs are posted on Moodle. So you can log into Moodle on this for this course, and then you can check there's a course plan web page on top of the Moodle site. Okay. Sorry. So during classes, we will have a class exercises. So you bring your laptop to do these exercises. So in these exercises, we will apply what we learned into practice. And these examples in the exercises could be used for exams, including quizzes and the final exam. So we will be focusing on simple but popular software systems, such as Jenkins, Travis, CI, Docker. So there are 3 textbooks, 2 primary textbooks and 1 secondary textbook. The 2 primary textbooks are both by Dr. Daniel Gelling. So basically they cover very similar materials. So one book is older, is published on 2004. The other one is newer, it's published on 2018. Why we have 2 primary textbooks here for the same content? Basically, the older book will cover more fundamental concepts, while the newer book will cover more updated topics. Okay, so we also have a secondary textbook by Dr. Laporte and Dr. April. So this book is named by Software Quality Assurance. It's published on 2017. So all books are not mandatory. And during each lecture, so we will refer to different books and we will give the guidance on which part of the book to read, to investigate. Okay. So these are the textbooks. And there are also some supplementary resources, including so website links, some tutorials, some manuals, articles, and software to be used. And they will be available on Moodle for each session. Okay. So we'll also be using different practical tools, including version control tools like Git. We will be using continuous integration tools like Travis CI Jenkins. So we'll also be using containers like Docker. We use load testing tools like JMeter, chaos engineering tools like Chaos Monkey, and also we will be using security penetration testing tools like Hydra. Okay, so these tools will be presented and will be used in the class exercises and also in the assignments. So we will let you know when it will be used. So important questions. So how will you be evaluated? So basically we will have 3 types of evaluation items. First one is final exam, which is worth 25% of a total mark. We have 2 quizzes. Each of them will cover 10% of the total mark. We have 4 assignments. In total, it will cover 55% of the total mark. So these assignments are practical works in software quality assurance. So we call them TP 0 to TP3. So please note that the marks for practical works will not be taken into account if your final mark is less than, if the mark of your final exam is less than 40%. During your exams, you're allowed to prepare 1 handwritten sheet on both sides along with your exams. Okay. So basically we have 4 practical works, so which are the 4 assignments from TP0 to TP3. So TP0 is an individual assignment. TP1 to TP3 are assignments by team. So ideally you will have a group of 3, but maximum you have 4. So please send your teams by email before September 16th. So please send your team name, also the members of your team. So about the assignments, TP0 is an individual assignment. So for this assignment, it will be available, and it is available on August 31st, and it will be due on November 30th. So it's a semester-long assignment. So basically, so I want you to keep this assignment in mind while you are learning this course. So for this assignment, you first find and choose an open source project, or if you can find a project in a company, that's fine. And you will be analyzing and evaluating the software quality assurance activities or practices of this choosing project. Then you will need to write a report at the end of this term. Okay. The details of their assignment 1 of TP0, the TP0 is posted on Moodle. And TP1. So in this assignment, you need to prepare a quality plan for the OpenMR system. So OpenMR system is a selected subject system for the assignment. And you need to create or reuse the tests according to your quality plan. Also, you need to define new feature for the system and update your quality plan. For TP2, so TP2 is about performance testing. So you need to profile the OpenMRS system and develop a performance model. So you need to prepare a workload to load test the system. And you also need to use auto scanning to ensure the performance of the system. The last assignment, TP3, is about security. So first you need to perform a static analysis to analyze the security vulnerability of OpenMRS. And also, secondly, you need to run penetration tests for the system and analyze the test results. So for each assignment, you need to write a report. For TP1 to TP3, so they will be available at different time. So here, this is a detailed schedule for the assignment. TP0 already available. TP1 will be available on September 14th after the class. Will be due on October 5th. TP2 available on October 5th and due on October 26th. For TP3, available on October 26th and due on November 23rd. So also here you can see the waiting for each assignment. So you need to submit your outcomes for the assignment before midnight of the due date. So about final exam and quizzes. So the final exam will cover all lectures in the semester. And as we mentioned, the marks for the practical works will not be taken into account into the final mark if the mark for the final exam is less than 40%. And the final exam is individual, and also it will include the theory and practice, including the exercises we will be doing during the classes and also for the assignment. And the quizzes are like final exam, but they will have fewer questions and then they cover 3 to 4 weeks of the materials. So there are some important notes for achieving success in this course. First one, all materials presented during the class or lab sessions can be evaluated. The material will be available just a few days before the course, before the lectures. And also, if we have any updates or materials uploaded, we will have an announcement on Moodle. And for the assignments, you need to submit them on time. If the assignments are submitted late, So you will have a 10% per day penalty. And if you have a request for deferred examinations, the request should be made through the academic affairs office. So you will have collaborations with your team members for the assignments from TP1 to TP3. But the plagiarism rules apply. For TP0, you are supposed to finish it individually by yourself. Okay, so that's the introduction for the course. So next, we will discuss the introduction to software quality assurance. Thank you.